All right, guys, round 6 of the Premier League is coming up. We got some interesting games that we'll get into. This is the preview episode for round 6. My name is James. I support Arsenal. That's Brad. He supports Chelsea. Down below is Sean. He supports Tottenham. This is the Red Card Radio preview for round 6 of the Premier League. If you've clicked on this video, you never heard of us before, hit us with a subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the sub notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know who you support, where you're from, all that good stuff. If you're on the podcast site, wherever you're listening, we really appreciate it. Rate, review, whatever your platform so allows, and definitely hit that share button. Helps us out tremendously. And so yeah, without further ado, we've got round 6 of the Premier League. This is coming after the midweek EFL Cup fixtures that almost all of the Premier League teams were involved in. Clearly not Manchester United. Grimsby Town still rocking and rolling in that competition.
We did have EPL on EPL.
We did. You'll have, we're certainly not talking about that here. You'll have to go check ESPN or wherever you get your scores from, because this is a firmly we don't care about the EFL Cup podcast. We're just mentioning that it did exist. And so we've got 10 games spread across 3 days. We do have the sneaky Monday fixture this weekend. Ooh. And it's a good one, I think. It's a, Premier League.
Can't be that good.
It's a proper Premier League fixture between Everton and West Ham. So, that's prime
mid-table ball.
That's prime mid-2000s Barclays right there. So we'll have to take a look at that. Other than that, I think the most interesting, or maybe like the levels fixture at the top end, is going to be the Newcastle Arsenal match on Sunday. But there's an interesting Crystal Palace Liverpool game on Saturday that I kind of want to sink my teeth into to begin with, because there's maybe a little bit of bad blood there over the transfer window. What do you think, Brad?
Ooh, I forgot about the Gorhi.
Yeah,
the Gorhi chaos.
Yeah,
the Glasner pulled the plug on ASAP Amundo. Not ASAP Amundo. After after he had gone for his medical, he was like, "You sign him, I leave."
I don't think he had. I don't think Gorhi had his medical yet.
Yeah, he had traveled for his medical.
Had he?
Yes, he is. He was doing his medical, and they're like, "Oh, the transfer can't happen." But I think this is spicy regardless of that. I think this is like Palace is a sneaky good team. They're very hard to play, especially at home. They've gotten their stuff together, which is crazy because they lost their best attacking threat. But they just keep on plugging it and keep on going. I don't know.
But is Liverpool just gonna score in the freaking 87th and just win it again? Are they just gonna do it again and we're just gonna all be annoyed? Is that how this is gonna go?
I don't know. This feels
like
Palace.
Hold on! Don't pull out your feels yet.
He had the glass.
I had him on deck. I got him on deck, baby. Let's go. I'm ready for feels anytime.
Everybody will have to check back. I think in about 3 weeks. Around.
We'll do the feels.
Yeah, it's right before we look at the Premier League table, and we don't look at the Premier League table on Red Card Radio until after 10 games have been played.
Figure out what everybody feels like.
So if you're interested in kind of some sultry feels,
be careful, man. Be careful. All right. You navigated that very well.
I tried to. Yeah. You'll have to hit the subscribe button, like I mentioned earlier, and you'll get alerted to Sean's feels in the most platonic way possible.
Platonic, for sure.
But I do think, you know what? This might be Brad puts his money where his mouth is bet.
Are you going to put a number?
Palace gets this dub.
Are you going to put a number on it, Brad? What's the score? It's
2-1.
It's officially locked. It's officially locked.
2-1.
Score. Okay. It is locked. Brad has picked Palace to beat Liverpool. I think you're a crazy person, Brad.
In the world of accountability, we do have to hold someone accountable, which is me.
Oh, tell me more.
We did not do it on the review episode, but Someone put their money where their mouth is last week and put out a prediction of 3-1 Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were 4 goals scored. It was not in that order though. I got that wrong. That was a 2-2, not a 3-1.
Well, you win some, you lose some. I didn't lose anything because I didn't put any money on Tottenham. I would never bet money on Tottenham. So
You should bet U.S. currency.
Nope, not me.
U.S. American currency. Yeah, you should.
I'll bet Argentinian currency on things. That's all I'm gonna bet. Maybe Venezuelan currency. I think you're crazy, Brad. I think you're crazy. I think that
It's done.
Wow, did you already place a bet?
It's done.
Oh my God.
Winning 3 units.
Wow.
Red Card Radio does certainly not endorse gambling or any type of adult behavior. If you have a gambling problem, you need to speak with someone, licensed professional counselor or something like that. There's some sort of description somewhere that's gonna not
maybe
come
our
across the
titles
bottom of the screen.
Maybe our title for this podcast should just be the link to Gamblers Anonymous or whatever that Gamble Help website is.
You know what's funny is that if this was any other industry, I would have taken a moment to be like, hey, Popeyes, if you want to sponsor us, you can. But there's
but
literally zero chance that if DraftKings called us tomorrow, I would say no. You guys would have to kick me off the podcast because you'd be like, guys, they're offering us money, and I'd be like, absolutely not. And you two would have to vote me off the island in order to get the free DraftKings money.
We can't vote out the host.
Anyway, that was
there is a host.
That was a huge digression.
No, it's okay.
I think Liverpool will still win this match. But I also think Liverpool are going to win every match because they're just very good this year. And Ekitike can't play in this match because he got himself suspended because of his shenanigans in the EFL Cup. So it's going to be Isak up top, and I could see Isak running rampant in this match. So,
wait, he's suspended for a league game? Oh, because it's the league.
Yeah,
domestic.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
It's a league cup. It's not the FA, so he is suspended.
What does it matter? If it was the FA Cup, he would also still be suspended for.
I thought the FA was separate.
All domestic suspensions carry over into the next domestic fixture. I think. I wonder if the 5 yellow card penalty in the Premier League carries over into the other domestic competitions, because that would.
Speaking of digression,
that would be a Jose Mourinho level.
Oh yeah, master. That would be a high level. Get your 5th yellow today.
Yes, like
because we've got Middlesbrough at midweek. We don't need you.
And reset the counter, right? Like it's you're on 4 yellow cards. It's December 29th. We got the FA Cup next weekend, January 5th. Go get your yellow.
Reset over to January.
Well, whenever it resets.
I see what you're saying.
Go pull someone's shirt until you get a yellow card. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think Palace are going to win the game. I think Liverpool are going to win the game.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, Freudian slip.
Let's go.
Nope, I didn't put a number on it.
He's on board. He's on board.
He is.
Okay.
Put an extra little bet for James.
All right.
Put an extra little bet for James. We'll bet for him.
Sean, do you like the Robin Hood story?
Are you setting up? I'm trying to figure out what you're setting up. Is this something about Nottingham Forest?
No. Do you like the Robin Hood stories? Do you feel like
I do?
You like the idea of stealing from the rich and giving to the poor?
Yeah.
Well, then I've got
about wolves.
I've got a proposition for you. Tottenham Hotspurs have the chance to gift the needy Wolverhampton Wanderers 3 points this weekend. I think that's the only fair thing to do, right?
No. No, it is not. Oh.
So you don't like the Robin Hood story?
In the English Premier League,
interesting.
In the English Premier League, we kick people while they're down.
Wow,
that's what we do. Yeah, the Wolves are down, and we kick those wolves.
It's not very socially conscious of you.
Well, you know what? In a league where if you stink, you get kicked out. Then there's no room for giving stuff to the needy.
But Wolves need it bad, and they're not going to get it this
They
weekend,
do.
but
They're not going to get it. No.
They need it bad.
No.
I mentioned that I haven't looked at the table, but I do know I do know where Wolves are.
We are not far from having a draft to see who's having a random straw draft of our teams to see who gets the short straw on Nelson Semedo. Because that's probably is that the only one off of Wolves where anybody is taken?
Ooh.
Brad would take their goalkeeper.
Maybe Jose Sa. Yeah, he takes Sa.
Brad would take Sa. In a heartbeat, Brad would take Sa.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah. So
yeah, because Ait-Nouri's already gone. That's the one I would have taken.
Cunha's gone.
And Newcastle wants Larson.
Sven?
Oh, they did want
Morgan Strand Larson.
Yeah, they Strand.
Yeah, it's Strand Larson.
I broke James there. I don't know if I want Semenyo. I don't know.
I'll take Semenyo.
You want Jose Sa. Like that's
you want Sa.
Yeah, Sa's my first round, my second round, and my third round pick.
He says, just give me all their goalkeepers. Somebody's got to be better than Robert Sanchez. One of them somewhere.
Remember when we had the Manchester City draft?
Yeah.
And none of you supposedly, allegedly big brains thought about drafting Pep Guardiola. That was me right here. Maybe Brad takes the manager.
No, I'm Maresca in. Listen, just because Maresca made a couple bad decisions doesn't mean I'm not all about Maresca.
As a complete aside, because this podcast has been a litany
Nothing but asides.
Yeah, it's been a litany of tangents at this point. Did we see Enzo's comment about his 75-year-old fisherman grandfather, how that's hard work and he doesn't worry about Raheem Sterling?
Yes.
That was a very funny comment. And it was even funnier when people misinterpreted it to assume that Maresca's 75-year-old father is still a fisherman. Everyone's out here like, oh, I can't believe Maresca, who makes millions of dollars, is letting his 75-year-old father still work as a fisherman. You're like, bro, that's not what he said.
It's not what he said at all.
He didn't say that. But just
homie woke up for 23 straight years at 3:00 in the morning and didn't come home until like 3:00 in the afternoon after fishing.
Fishermen are built diff. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, they are different breed there. They are hard.
Sailors in general. Anybody who has to get the boat ready for like 3 hours before the sun comes up is built different.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So.
And that's a tough life.
Yes.
Getting paid £300,000 to kick a soccer ball with some children is not a hard life.
No. A week, by the way.
A week.
Yeah. Are we sure it's not more than that?
No, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 300. I'm pretty sure.
Brad, did Chelsea have Brighton this weekend? Any worries, concerns? Or is that
Robert Sanchez is in the net.
Is that
3 points? He's not in the net. Wait, Robert Sanchez is not in the net. 3 points. 3 points.
I
will tell you.
Like Jorgensen either. Jorgensen.
I will tell you.
Really...
Brighton, not an easy out.
Hey, listen.
Hold on, Brad. I need to rain on your parade. It's entirely possible. I don't know if it was a 3-game suspension or just a 1-game suspension. Then he's eligible because he served his 1-game suspension against Lincoln City in the EFL Cup this midweek. So it could be Robert Sanchez.
Bro, don't do this to me. Listen, you know what? I don't even really like Jorgensen either. Let's grab Slonina. I think he's still on a roster. I don't think we loaned him out. Let's put the MLS goalie back in there and let's see what happens.
Oh, man, that felt really good.
I will just warn you, Brad. And I don't know if this says a little bit more about Tottenham that we just haven't played anybody and we're not going to play anybody. Well, we did. Well, we played somebody so far. But
who'd y'all play so far?
We played Bournemouth. That was a tough one.
Is that the only tough game you've played?
And Brighton. And I was going to tell Brad that Brighton is tough. And then I thought about the fact that the words that were coming out of my mouth indicates that maybe I'm just leveling myself that tough games are Bournemouth and Brighton. And then I thought about that. Yeah, probably if I'm not saying the words Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, you know what I mean? Like if I'm not saying those words, then along with tough game, then probably says a lot about Tottenham.
Yeah, Arsenal have played United, Liverpool, City, Nottingham Forest, and now we get to go to St. James's Park in week 6.
Yeah, get them all out. Get them all out of the way.
Got to play everybody twice, right?
Everybody twice.
Speaking of St. James's Park, who do you guys like in this game? I know who I like, but who do you guys like in this game?
Look, Arsenal. As long as y'all don't come out with 3 6s in the midfield again, Arsenal should take this game, no problem. Like, I don't think. I think your attack is better.
True.
I think your defense is better.
True. Especially now we don't have to deal with Isak.
Better.
Also true.
I think your midfield is maybe even without Odegaard.
What if it's Eze? What if it's Eze, Rice, and Zubamendi?
I still think it's even.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, that's spice. I know.
You're taking
you're
taking Guimaras, Joelinton, and Tonali as better than Rice, Zubamendi.
I think Tonali is very underrated as a creator.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's absolute. No. Hold on. No, I said it's even. I didn't say one was better or worse, but it's essentially a coin toss.
I'm saying that's a Newcastle better.
Okay, so who has the best midfield in the league then, Sean? Do you think it's Newcastle?
Oh, it's Tottenham for sure.
Okay, well, this was a serious question.
He had such a good point, and then he's like, Tottenham.
That's a legitimate question.
Like, he just leveled himself with Bournemouth.
Well, when you're gonna, when you ask such a, we're running a live podcast. Behind the fifth wall here for folks. We're running a live podcast, and you throw who's the best midfield in the Premier League. Like, I got a chance and heck to come up with. Let me think through all the midfields in the league.
Brother, there's
probably the best.
There's like 4 options.
Probably the best. Probably the best midfield in the league is probably Liverpool.
Okay, so you're taking Wirtz.
Probably
Wirtz, McAllister, Gravenberch, like whoever else they're playing in the midfield.
Yeah, they don't have the defensive stopper like Sabalazai. That's what I would take. I put Wirtz on the side and just run it back with the midfield they had last year. It was extremely effective. Sabalazai, McAllister, Gravenberch.
He just benched 115 million.
No, he didn't bench him.
British.
Put him out to the side. Put him out to the side. Yeah, put him out on the wing.
I mean, I think that there's an argument for City as well with Reniers and Rodri in the midfield. The problem is they're pairing those two with Phil Foden at the moment, and
with a ding dong.
And I'm pretty sure we all agree that Phil Foden is not that guy anymore.
Well, he's just distracted. He's got 17,
24.
Yeah, he's got 17 children. He's just distracted.
Good for him,
James. I think you can sympathize with you. Get a little distracted when you got a bunch of children running around.
Yeah, Brad and I can attest.
Not as focused as you could be.
Yes, 100%.
Brad and I can attest. So I can attest 50% more.
Yes.
And so.
I'm trying to do the math real quick.
It's like 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I think it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I think Newcastle are going to win, but I'm also hyper pessimistic about everything. And so I think Newcastle are going to win the game 1-0 because Arsenal only concede one goal a game. And so yes, I just put a number on it, and so James has locked in a Newcastle pick. And if you're curious, you're like, what do these guys mean by locking in a pick? We are doing essentially Premier League picks throughout the season. If you join our Discord, it's in a link of this, the description of this video. It's a link is down there. You can submit your picks for who you think is going to win, which games are going to end in a draw, and we will take your information. We'll put it into our spreadsheet, and it calculates who the winner is and gives us your correct picks and how many picks correct you've made. And then, we'll give you kind of an update right now. I'll let you know who is succeeding right now. So if we look at round 5 last weekend, Jimmy Jimmy and I have to say Jack, they got 8 picks correct. Sean came in second with 7. Brad had 6. And I brought up the end with only 2 correct picks last week. And so, if we
Look
look
at that, James is back.
Yeah, James is back. I'm back to the mean. So if we come back and look at the overall standings, Jimmy has taken the lead. He is free and clear.
And Jack.
Yeah, Jimmy and Jack are free and clear in first place. Brad and Sean are tied for second. That moves me down into fourth. So good for me. I'm not coming back from this. I was leading for the first 4 weeks, and I'm not coming back from this. Sayonara, boys. I'm in the basement. I'm not coming back. I think Jimmy and Jack won last year, didn't they? Or did you catch them, Sean?
No, they did.
I think they won.
And I think I finished third.
Oh wait, Brad, did you catch? Was it Brad that was closest?
Yeah. Brad was the closest, but I think when we did final calculations, Jack and Jimmy won.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and check.
Jimmy won by 3 points.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
Sean and I were second.
Two brains is 100% more than one brain. So, if you're at all interested in getting your picks in, you can do that. Join our Discord. It's in the description of this video. Again, hit that subscribe button, ring the sub notification bell, follow, shares, all those things. But I'm getting a note from our producer. Apparently, there's a trivia question tonight.
There is.
Brad, do you know anything about that, Brad?
I do. So if you guys watch the review episode, this tallies right into my wrong assumption that it was Burnley that played in the championship while also playing in European football.
Okay.
What I have discovered, Burnley was not one of those teams, but there were 3. There were 3 that did it.
Okay.
They are all still part of the English pyramid.
So the question is, which 3 teams played in European football as members of the 2nd division of English football?
Right, they played in the championship or 2nd tier championship and made it to the Europa League. All 3 played in the Europa League or UEFA Cup, it may have been known by then.
Can you give us the years? Is it fair for you to give us the years of this happening?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
2002, 2003.
Okay. I got
2013, 2014.
14.
2011, 2012.
Okay.
Now, I will even be more specific. I will even help you guys out more. Y'all can look at these 2 tables and try to figure out the teams. I will give you 2 of the teams are in the championship. 1 is in League 1 right now.
Oh. What was the middle year? You said
11, 12.
2, 3, 11, 12, and 13, 14.
Okay. All right.
You can look at the championship and the League 1 table.
Hold on. Let's work together.
Let's work together here.
That's fine. I'm about this.
I'm thinking one of the first things that came to mind was Bolton. What do you think about Bolton?
I think it's a possibility. The first thing that came to my mind was Portsmouth.
For either. Oh, I like Portsmouth.
And the reason why I say Portsmouth is because I know they won an FA Cup at some point in the mid years.
And that's what came to mind about Bolton is I'm pretty sure that Bolton won a random FA Cup somewhere along the way.
So
I don't know if it was a year that they were going down. Brad, we're working this out now.
I was going to give you guys a hint here.
Okay. Are we ready for a hint? Can we take a hint a little bit later? James, do you want a hint right now?
That's fine. I'll keep it.
We barely started working this out.
Yeah, Brad, back up, bro. What the heck?
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll save that.
Okay. I'll save the hint.
All right. I like Portsmouth. They would have had David James around 03 or 04, so I like Portsmouth for the 2-3.
I like Portsmouth for the 11-12 personally. I think Portsmouth is the 11-12 team, or it's the later team. But
okay, all right.
For 02-03, I was thinking Leeds because they were doing stuff in the Champions League, but then they got relegated, and they got blown up. So that's what I was thinking Leeds. But if Brad's saying that they're in the Championship in League 1 right now, it can't possibly be Leeds.
Can't be Leeds.
It is not Leeds.
I am also thinking around that era. especially I'm thinking Borough, because of the size of the club, and that maybe they won an FA and then got relegated, and maybe it was the last year that they were relevant.
It's possible. I don't know. The only people I was ready to put money on were Portsmouth, so I think I'm personally ready for that hint from Brad. What about you?
Okay. All right, I'll take a hint from Brad.
All right. All three got into the Europa League a different way. One of these ways, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it is. But it's the latest. It's the earliest in the timeline that happened. The UEFA Fair Play League.
Okay, fair play is you had the least number of yellow cards and red cards, and so
okay, well that's how they qualified for the UEFA Cup back in 02-03.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so they didn't actually qualify; they got in because they were really nice to people. All right,
one got in through the Carabao Cup and one got in through the FA Cup.
Okay, all right. So I think I'm with you in solidarity on Portsmouth. Let's go with that for the middle one. The later one has to be the Carabao Cup. Is 12-13 too early for Wigan? That Wigan won. Yeah, that was like 16-17. It was somewhere around there that Wigan won. Yeah, that was way.
I don't know.
Because I know Wigan, because that was Roberto Martinez that won the FA.
With Wigan?
Yeah, so Wigan won the FA.
I think
and that was way later. It was definitely not 12-13.
All right. All right,
I'm stumped.
All I'm personally ready to lock in is Portsmouth. That's all I'm locking in.
And I'm going Bolton.
Oof. Okay. All right. I'll get you guys some hints.
Oh, neither one
of these three clubs. None of y'all are. No.
Dang.
No. One of these three clubs likes to go farming.
Derby? They got a sheep?
Nope.
Farming. All right.
It's a recent Premier League team that likes to go farming.
Luton Town, Sheffield United.
Sheffield. Yeah.
Who are the recent Premier League teams? Ipswich. How recent are we talking?
Maybe it's Ipswich.
Maybe it's Ipswich. Enough.
Norwich.
Ipswich.
Are you locking in one of those? Which one are you locking in?
Yeah,
whichever
I'm locking in Ipswich.
Whichever the correct one is, Brad. That's what I'm locking in.
Ipswich was the 02-03 Fair Play.
Yeah, Ipswich. We got one.
Nailed it.
I'm locking it. I locked it in.
There you go.
Because they got a horse. They got a horse on their crest.
You locked it in.
And
the other one.
Okay.
The next one, because they're the tractors, by the way, Ipswich Tractors.
What a name.
Well, then why do they have a horse in their crest?
Anyway, all right.
Because the horse pulls the tractor.
What's the next one?
This
horse doesn't pull a tractor.
Stop. Who cares? We'll fight about this later.
This club was almost deleted.
Oh,
and this is the one in League One.
That's Sheffield.
This club is in League One right now, and they were almost deleted. One of my favorite players played for them, like recent.
And Frank Lampard played for them. Or John Terry.
No, it was a Chelsea player. There was a Chelsea Academy player that played for this club.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's about 1,000.
That I talk a lot about.
Does he play for Chelsea right now? This player?
He does.
Okay, so it's Reece James.
There's a lot of.
It's Reece James. Who did Reece James play for? Coventry, Derby. Is it Derby? I'm looking at the.
Nope. I'm looking at the standings of League One right now. Give me just a second. There's a lot of teams down here.
Port Vale.
Oh, Reading.
Nope.
Really?
I would say something about James. I would say something about Joel then if it was Reading.
Oh,
we know a season ticket holder.
Did he play for Wigan? I don't think so. Leighton Orient.
You guys have already said this team twice now.
We've said it.
Wigan.
We've
said this team twice now.
We're just gonna keep.
Bolt. Wait, I locked in Bolton earlier.
No, it wasn't Bolton. You've talked yourself out of this one twice now. Sean, you were there and then you talked yourself out of it.
Reading.
No.
Okay, just tell us the answer.
No.
Brad.
Wigan.
2013 FA Cup.
I did talk about.
You said.
I did talk myself out of that. God.
Wigan won the tour. You literally said Wigan won the FA Cup.
And then he went to Swansea. God dang it. I did talk myself out of that.
All right.
That's amazing. And the third one, I didn't think you guys were getting Birmingham City.
Birmingham. Oh, yeah. Tom Brady.
The fighting Tom Brady's.
They won the Carabao Cups.
All right. Well, that was quite an experiment.
Wasn't it?
The only person who could possibly get that right is Joel.
I think Joel gets all three.
Who regularly watches this podcast. Joel is the only person. I think Joel gets all three. So
we need to text that to Joel. It's late recording, but we should text that to Joel tomorrow to make sure it gets out to him before the launch. And just see if he comes up with it on his own.
Well, this podcast comes out on Friday, so we should text him and let him know that.
Tell him he's got till Friday to figure it out.
Yeah, tell him no cheating though. Okay, but you guys, if you guys got it correct, let us know in the comments. Will, I'm really curious to see who you picked.
Will, Jimmy, what you got on this one?
Will's gonna put 3 Italian teams. I almost guarantee it.
100% of the time.
Hit us up on social. Yeah, hit us up on social media. That guy's at KSBradG. Down below is at Whiteheart_Sean. I'm at James Tiffany. Collectively at Redcard_Radio. We'll be back next week with review, preview, all that good stuff. Get in the Discord. Get your picks in for this weekend, and we will see you all next time. Have a good one.